Now batting, first baseman number 24, Hayden Apodaca.
We're on like the third inning already. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, where is it? Nope.
Hey, you ready?
Now batting, third baseman number 7, Kingsley Rodriguez.
Second. Wait a little bit longer. They're already in the front of the box, so you can't move any more forward. The 0-1 pitch is popped up in the infield. Calling it is, well, I think they were both calling. McMillan and Milo were both calling it. Milo makes the catch for the third out of the inning. So after 3, score remains Artesia Lady Bulldogs 2, Deming Lady Wildcats 0. We're going to come back with the top of the 4th after these messages.
Do you know what the hardest part of dealing with the roofer is? Just trying to get them on the phone. Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I want you to know that you can always trust Trustmark Roofing to answer our phone. Need a free roof inspection? Just call us at 575-755-ROOF, and we'll answer with a live person, a real human being. Have a roofing project already going with us and need to discuss it? Just call 575-755-ROOF, and we will answer the phone. No answering machine, no voicemails, and no weird robot automated attendant. That's because at Trustmark Roofing, we're all about relationships and treating people right. That's true for customers and vendors and insurance companies and employees, anyone and everyone who comes in contact with our company. So if you have any roofing needs at all, trust Trustmark to treat you right and to answer the phone. Our number again is 575-755-ROOF, or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Welcome back, folks. We're on KSVP. If you're watching or listening today, thanks for watching Artesia Lady Bulldog softball. We are in the first round of the 2025 4A State Softball Tournament. Artesia is playing Deming right now. The winner of this will move on to the 2 o'clock game. The loser is done for the year. After this game, Gallup and Berlin will play. And the winner of that will go to the 2 o'clock game, and the loser goes home.
I do.
So we're going to the top of the 4th inning. Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead 2-0. Marquez with the wind and the pitch. Called strike 1 to Molina. Maya Molina struck out swinging her first time up to bat. Molina batting in the 3rd position in the batting order. Designated player today. She's got a .333 batting average. Bats from the right side as she fouls that pitch back. Count goes to 0-2. So these two teams met earlier in the season. The Bulldogs won both of those, 17-2 and 15-0 on March 14th and March 21st. Much closer game right now as she fouls that pitch off the bat, first base side. The Bulldogs won 17-2 and 15-0 earlier in the season, but only leading 2-0 here as they're having to get that ball back. Getting so many foul balls that one ball is still over in the JV field next to us. Yeah, one's up on the net here. So 0-2 pitch to Molina. Hits her. Hit her on that left hip or just above the hip. She'll go take her base at first. There was a groan from the crowd because that looked like that one hurt. Yeah, that hurts right there. So a different format this year for the NMAA in the softball tournament. What I've been told, true or untrue, is what I was told. The reason we went to this format was to alleviate some of the games that were happening up at the state tournament. There were so many games being played up there. Became difficult, so they went to this format. So 1 through 16 in the rankings, each 1 through 4 get the home, what they call play-in games.
Now batting.
So 4 teams playing at each of the number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 seeds home. And 8 of those teams will be done after today. Only 8 teams will go up to the state tournament in Albuquerque or continue with state tournament in Albuquerque. Jalen O'Ging up the bat. I think she took ball 1. And that pitch is low. 2-0 the count. Runner at first. No outs here. Top of the 4th. Cat with a wind and a pitch and a swing and a miss. Good high pitch from Marquez. 2-1 the count. Outfield playing just medium depth. As O'Ging comes in today, batting .447 on the season. High and outside. So a hitter's count for Holguin. She does have 17 hits on the year, 9 RBI, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run. And called strike 2 on that inside corner. Great pitch by Cat. On deck for the Wildcats, Bedford. In the hole is Westbrook. That pitch is fouled back. I don't know what's going on with our PA system here. Oh, it bled over and we're getting the baseball game. And we're having to call play because the baseball game is starting over, begins at 11 o'clock, and we're picking up the PA from the baseball. So they're holding up play here is you can't be having a public address while the batter is up to bat. So for today, recap real quick, the Wildcats haven't scored a run yet. They were 3 up, 3 down in the first, 3 up, 3 down in the second. They threatened in the third, had runners at second and third. Were able to strike out Nunez in the inning was Marquez. Lady Bulldogs were 3 up, 3 down in the first. And then Rodriguez got on with a single. And Whitmire had a 2-run home run in the second inning. And that's where we stand right now with 2-0.
At shortstop, number 2, Jen.
No, you're done until they figure out how to turn theirs off. Okay.
So we were able to get the volume down on the PA system here as the baseball system is bleeding over into our system.
Maybe.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know this stuff. So we're going to resume play here. Everything seems back to order. And so we're going to continue with full count to Holguin. Winding the pitch. That pitch is high. She takes ball 4. So she'll take the base on balls. And that'll move Molina to second. The runners at first and second. No outs here. Top of the 4th. And that brings up Bedford. Bedford grounded out to third base her first time up today. Right down the middle. She takes strike 1. Bedford comes in today batting .452 on the season. 13 RBI, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run. And she takes an inside pitch for ball 1. So 1-1 to count. 1-1. Bedford batting from the right side, middle of the box. Wind in the pitch, ground ball to third. She'll touch third and throw across for the double play. Great play by Rodriguez. As she was playing the third base line, that bounced right to her, and she touched her bag and went across. So just like that, there's 2 outs in the inning now. As Bedford grounded out to third, and that will bring up Westbrook. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Westbrook struck out swinging her first time up to bat today. She's batting .250 on the season. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2 outs now. Top of the 4th. 0-2 count to Kelsey Westbrook. Coming right at her, and a swing and a miss for the 3rd out of the inning. So Wildcats threaten, and the double play shuts down the threat. As we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th, and the Artesia Lady Bulldogs still leading the Deming Wildcats 2-0.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Attention sports fans! Come explore Carlsbad Ford's huge inventory, from sleek sedans to rugged trucks. Carlsbad Ford has a huge variety of vehicles to fit your lifestyle. The best cars, the best trucks. Come find out why Carlsbad Ford is the best in southeastern New Mexico.
Oh, yeah!
At Carlsbad Ford Lincoln, their team is dedicated to helping you find the perfect vehicle with the best offers available. Carlsbad Ford, 2802 West Pierce, a proud supporter of high school sports.
All right, folks, we're back here. Bottom of the fourth inning. 2-0 is our score. The Bulldogs lead the Wildcats, and Jenna Whitmire coming up to bat. She bats in the number 5 spot in the Artesia lineup. Jenna hit a home run her first time up to bat, 2-run shot. Jenna bats from the right side. Jenna comes in today batting .439 on the season, 22 RBIs. There's a changeup that stays high for ball 1. Jenna also has 6 doubles and now 9 home runs on the season. On deck for the Lady Bulldogs, Tessa Yates. In the hole, Brooklyn Fuentes. As Jenna takes ball 2, so don't know if Kathleen Apodaca is staying away from her, but Jenna in the very front of the box. Toes on the front of the line and left foot top of the box towards the pitcher. The wind in the pitch. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. So 2-1 count, no outs here, bottom of the fourth. Jenna first batter up here. The 2-1 pitch from Apodaca is way outside. Jenna pulled the bat around like she was going to bunt, but obviously pulled it back on that ball. 3-1 count, good hitters count for Jenna. See if Apodaca just comes after her, and Jenna tees off on it. Nope. Bounced in there for ball 4. Jenna quickly goes around first, but getting that back to the pitcher is Enriquez. So Jenna with the walk goes down to first, and now to bring up Tessa Yates. Tessa grounded out to third base her first time up today. Tessa batting .290 on the season, 20 hits, 6 RBI, and 6 doubles. Tessa with good speed from the right side. Here's the pitch. Jenna goes, there's a slow ground ball to third base, picked up and thrown across in time. I thought she pulled her foot off the bag. Oh. So good job by Nunez across the Milo for the first out, but that did move Whitmire down to second. And that'll bring up Brooklyn Fuentes. She was hit by a pitch her first time up, right in the ankle. She'll feel that one for a couple days. 1 out here, bottom of the fourth. Runner in scoring position and Whitmire on second. Pitch to Fuentes. Swung in a line drive to third. Jenna gets back to second. Good play by Nunez over there at third base.
Now batting, Becker, number 4.
For the second out.
Jade Hammond.
And now to bring up Jade Hammond. Jade popped out to second base her first time up. Hammond coming in today, batting .273 on the season. 12 hits, 6 RBI, and 2 doubles, 1 home run. There's a foul ball off of her. It went out in play, but boy, it went off her foot. Those really hurt too. Strike 1. Again, the winner of this game moves on to the 2 o'clock game, and the loser is finished for the season. Hammond can keep this going. We got Montoya on deck. So the 0-1 pitch. swung on, ground ball to short, picked up by Holguin, thrown across to Milo in time for the third out of the inning, and then Milo tossed it to the pitcher and hit her in the back, but she tossed it. So that's the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4 complete innings, score remains 2-0 Artesia Lady Bulldogs. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors that we appreciate and be back with the top of the 5th.
KCLT is the leader in surface rental equipment and customer service throughout the Permian Basin. With yards in Artesia and Monahans, Texas, you can count on KCLT to work 24/7, 7 days a week. Their professional mechanics are always out in the field and are DORT certified. KCLT is there to make sure your site is ready when you are ready and can certify your man lift and forklift operators on site or in our yards. Save KCLT in your contacts, 575-308-8647. Surface rental equipment all in one place. KCLT, helping you keep America running. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Kaylee McMillan coming up to bat for the Wildcats. Kaylee had a single in the third inning. Looks like Hammond's having trouble with her glove, maybe. They called timeout. She gets the problem taken care of, and McMillan will step back in. From the left side, back of the box, she's a slap hitter as she takes a swing and misses that one. Strike one. So she'll line up in the back of the box, bring that right foot back, square her hips around, and see what she wants to do, slap or bunt. Lays off of that one. Ball one. Bulldogs in a slap defense. Third and short, pulled up short. Left is pulled up also short. Everybody else at regular depth on the right side of the field. She slaps that one foul. For the Lady Bulldogs, Kenzie Rodriguez at third, Jenna Whitmire at short, Artiana Montoya second, Caden Apodaca at first, Jade Hammond behind the plate. Camry Collins.
Family owned and operated for 4 generations. Forest Tire is here to service all your tire needs day and night. With your busy travel schedule, what you need is a tire that can keep up. Like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire with an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect. You can lose track of time and focus on what really matters. For all your tire needs, brakes and alignments too, Forest Tire Company is a friend you can always count on. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
At First Church Artesia, we proclaim Christ as King over all. Located at 4th and Grand, we're a family exalting His reign in every corner of life, work, home, and community. Join us Sundays at 10:45 a.m. for reverent, family-integrated worship and Bible preaching that transforms. From Artesia streets to your soul, it's all of Christ for all of life. Visit artesiareform.com or find us on Facebook. First Church Artesia, His kingdom rules.
Then going down to second safely is McMillan. Then she'll come back. I don't know. It wasn't a foul ball, and they're making her go back to first. Nobody's complaining. I don't know. We both missed it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't either. That pitch is outside. So runner remains at first in McMillan. Wind and the pitch is swung on and missed. I've got 1-1, but I think we got another ball in there somewhere. Maybe 2-1. Maybe 2-1, yeah. So the pitch from Marquez swung on a miss. Going down to second, and Hammond decides not to throw down as McMillan had a great jump. But, yeah, it was a strike. All right. We're just losing control here. Me. All right, so that's strikeout for Nunez. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Pacheco. And she will pop it up. Coming in from left is Cambry Collins for that third out on that first pitch. So the Wildcats don't score any runs in the top of the fifth. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Lady Bulldogs leading 2-0.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Artesia? Trust the team that knows this town best. Lois Oliver Real Estate. With years of local experience and a dedicated group of expert agents, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you're finding the perfect place for your family or getting the best value when it's time to sell, Lois Oliver Real Estate is your hometown advantage. Visit LoisOliverRealEstate.com and let's get started today, because no one knows Artesia like we do, and we love it here.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, welcome back, folks. Coming up for the Lady Bulldogs, second baseman, number 2, Ariana Montoya. Montoya, I did not write down what she did the first time up. The pitch from Apodaca in the dirt for ball 1. Beautiful day here at the Mac Chase Complex. As we'll line up the 1-0. Montoya is a line drive to left field, and it's just foul. Just foul. That was a good shot by Montoya. Going on across the street is game 2 of the state playoffs for the Artesia Bulldog team, baseball team. Score right now is 0-0 going to the bottom of the first, so the Bulldogs coming up to bat. They're playing Bernalillo High School, and there's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count to Montoya. Bulldogs baseball team won the first game last night against Bernalillo. There's a pop up to short. Whole game's right there. Easy out for her.
Now batting
for out number 1. And that'll bring up the top of the order, and Kat Marquez. Kat flew out to center and singled in the third, so she's 1 for 2 on the day. She takes it right down the middle for strike 1. The baseball format is the first round is the home at the higher seed, and it's a 2 out of 3 series. She pops that one out of play. Count goes to 0-2. So with the Bulldogs winning last night, if they win this game number 2, then they'll be done. Bernalillo will be through for the year, and the baseball team will move on to Albuquerque next week. She takes ball 1. On deck for the Bulldogs is Collins in the holes, Apodaca. There's a fly ball to left field coming up hard as Pacheco out of play, and boy, she just couldn't. She about one more step, she would have made that catch, but unable to get there. Great hustle by Pacheco out there in left field. But Marquez will live for another pitch. Count remains 1-2. Winding the pitch high. Evens the count at 2-2. Foul ball down the third base line. Count remains 2-2. However you're watching or listening today on KSVP Radio 990 AM, 93.7 FM, KSVP TV, YouTube and Facebook, we appreciate you watching and listening today, but you can also go to the KSVP TV live stream on the YouTube or Facebook and watch the boys while you're also watching this or listening. There's a swing and a fly ball to second base. McMillan just backs out onto the green turf and makes the catch.
Now batting left fielder
For out number 2.
Cambry Collins.
And that'll bring up Cambry Collins. Cambry 0 for 2 on the day. She's grounded out to the pitcher both times. Just hit, not even hard grounders, just little grounders to her. Apodaca doing a good job of defending her position. Takes ball 1. Nunez at third is pulled up in front of the bag with the left-handed hitter and Collins. Outfield staying pretty deep. Slap right to shortstop Holguin, and she makes the catch on the line drive for the third out of the inning. So no hits, no runs, no errors for the Lady Bulldogs in the bottom of the 5th. Score remains 2-0 Artesia. We'll hear from Reliable Tint. Be back with the top of the 6th inning.
Looking for professional window tinting services? Look no further than Reliable Tint in Artesia. Located at 1502 South 1st Street, they specialize in auto and residential window tinting, as well as glass replacement for windshields, side and rear glass. But that's not all. They now offer advanced technology, rock chip, and crack repair, ensuring your vehicle stays in top shape. Open Monday through Saturday, Reliable Tint is here for all of your tinting and glass needs. Call them today, 575-616-9163. Reliable Tint in Artesia, where quality meets reliability.
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia has always been known for its great atmosphere and even better food. Well, now you can come in and enjoy a delicious meal with a glass of beer or wine. Come see our full beverage menu today. Don't forget about our lunch buffet with lots of sweets, and we cater too. Come see us now for all upcoming parties and events. The Perkins family invites your family to come in and enjoy a meal with us. La Fonda Restaurant, proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Leading off for the Deming Wildcats here in the top of the 6th inning. Crystal Enriquez. Enriquez grounded out to third twice. She bats from the left side. Again, Enriquez coming in today batting .500 on the year with 59 plate appearances. She takes ball 1. Those slap hitters, which she is, create a lot of difficulty for defenses. She tries to slap that one and misses it. 1-1 the count. I don't know why the umpires are... We got a timeout here on the field. I think it's... She chopped at that pitch and it came down. I wonder if Hammond took it, and they're just giving her time to be okay. Yeah. Oh, for interference? It may be, yeah. Umpire behind the plate called the other 2 umpires up. They're probably talking about whether Hammond interfered with Enriquez. Hammond's probably telling the girls at home plate whether she did or not. Bottom of the 1st over at the baseball game. No outs. Bulldogs have some runners on. No score yet. As we're going to leave everything like it is here. So 1-1 the count. And the pitch from Marquez. Slap to short. Whitmire comes up quickly, throws across the plate, and gets her in time. Great job by Whitmire. Good job of playing up, fielding that quickly, and getting rid of the ball quickly. Apodaca with a great stretch over there on first also. So that'll go 6-3 for the first out of the inning, and that brings up Maya Molina, designated player. She struck out in the first, and she got hit by a pitch in the second. Wind in the pitch from Marquez is high and outside. Maya comes in today, .333 batting average, 3 RBI and 1 double. Fouls out of play. Evens the count 1-1. Bulldogs playing defense straight up with her at the plate. Ground ball down the third base line. Foul. As Kinsley goes over and gets it and acts like she's throwing to first. Just having some fun. The 1-2 count to Molina. One out here, top of the sixth. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Here's a ground ball to second. One hopper to Montoya, and Artesia just pitches it over to Caden for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, number 10.
So that's 2 outs here. And that will bring up Jalen Olguin, the shortstop. Number 4 hitter in the lineup. And a .447 hitter on the season. There's a line drive just over an extended glove by Whitmire into center field. Molina picks it up quickly and gets it in. But a single for Olguin.
Number 9, right fielder, Eliza Bedford.
Eliza Bedford now up to bat. 2 outs here with the runner on first. Swing and a miss for strike one. Bedford popped up to third base her first time and grounded out to third base her second time up to bat. On the year, though, she's batting .452 as there's a called strike two. So Marquez goes up early. Marquez done a good job in the circle today. Hasn't allowed any runs so far. Cat with the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning and the strikeout. So after the top of the sixth inning, Deming Wildcats leave one on. But score remains 2-0 Artesia. We'll be back with the bottom of the sixth.
In rural communities like ours, access to quality health care is everything. The Artesia Mill Levy helps keep our hospital fully staffed and equipped so you don't have to drive hours for care. From surgery to women's health, CT scans to behavioral health, this support means real care right here at home. And it's not a new tax. It's the same rate since 1979. Mail your ballot by June 3rd. Vote yes to renew the Artesia General Hospital Mill Levy. Our health care depends on it. To learn more, visit artesiageneralhospital.com/2025-mill-levy. Paid for by the Artesia Special Hospital District.
Come on, let's have one more.
No, I'm good. And you are too. I called Tommy for a safe ride home.
Don't get hammered. Stay out of the slammer. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Leading off for the bottom of the sixth inning for the Lady Bulldogs, Caden Apodaca. Caden has flew out to center and flew out to left so far. She's hit under each pitch just a little bit. She takes ball one. Caden coming in today, batting .528 on the season. And there's a drive to center field, and the center fielder is back, and that pitch is gone. Home run for Caden Apodaca as she took that second pitch way over center field. As she will trot around the bases as the Bulldogs now lead 3-0, and that is the 15th home run, team leading 15 home runs on the year for Caden. And again, folks, just a junior. We get her back next year.
Now batting third base.
And that'll bring up Kinsley Rodriguez. Kinsley singled in the first and came around to score on Whitmire's home run. And then she popped up to third. So she's 1 for 2 on the day. Pitch is in the turf for ball one. So still the bottom of the first in the baseball game. Artesia leads 2-0. And there's a pull down third baseline, gets past the third baseman. Rounding first is Rodriguez, but they will hold her there. Pacheco got that in quickly. But a single for Kenzie Rodriguez. And now to bring up Jenna Whitmire, the shortstop. Jenna hit a home run, 2-run home run in the second, and then she walked in the third. So 3-0 is the lead here in the bottom of the sixth for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Again, the Artesia baseball team winning 2-0 in the bottom of the first right now. They win this game, and that'll end the best out of three series, as they won the game last night. Jenna steps in on the right side. Apodaca, the wind and the pitch. Bunt by Jenna is foul. She bunted that straight down. Rodriguez went down to second, and they're going to leave her there. Why in the world? Oh, she didn't. Yeah. That is weird. We thought she fouled it because Jenna didn't move unless she didn't touch it and they went off the catcher out there. Yeah, you're right. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because Marquez went on down to second. If it was fouled, she'd have to go back to first, and they're leaving her at second. So it must be ball one then, right? Okay. Okay. So runner at second. No outs here. Bottom of sixth. Whitmire up to bat. And we think it's no one count. It is no one count. Good call. Apodaca with the wind. And foul ball that time. We know. Count is 0-2. On deck for the Lady Bulldogs is Yates. In the hole is Fuentes. Oh, 2 pitch to Jenna. Swing and a miss. And she goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 12.
And now to bring up Tessa Yates. Tessa comes in today batting .290 on the season. There's a drive to left field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Marquez goes to third. Tessa rounding first. Checo runs the ball into the infield. So good job. Just a lazy line drive over third base for a base hit.
Number 5.
So we got runners at first and third now. And that'll bring up Brooklyn. Brooklyn was hit by pitch in the second inning and popped up to third. Kenzie's at third. Thank you. Yeah. Kenzie Rodriguez at third base. There's a ground ball to short. They're going to come home, and they're going to, oh, she dropped the ball. She had the tag. She had her out, and Enriquez couldn't hold on to that. So scoring a run is Rodriguez.
The catcher, number 4, Jade Hammond.
And that moved Yates to second, put Fuentes on first, and Jade Hammond up to bat. Yes. Hammond from the right side, swinging a foul ball down the third baseline. Hammond today popped up to second. Yeah. The wind and the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. She'll touch third, go across. Oh, she decided not to throw. Hammond had her beat, so she just held on to the ball, and that's Nunez. So good play by her, Nunez, to get the lead runner. And that'll bring up Montoya for the Lady Bulldogs with 2 outs.
Courtesy running for our season, number 16, Leslie Molina.
Courtesy running is Leslie Molina. for Hammond. So runners at first and second. And up to bat is number 2, Ariana Montoya. There's a drive to right field. Coming up hard is Bedford, and she makes the catch. So first pitch swinging, and the third out of the inning. But the Lady Bulldogs do score 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. They now lead 4-0. We're going to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back after these messages.
Smile Expressions in Artesia encourages you to treat your teeth to a spring cleaning. You'll have healthier teeth and gums, fresher breath, and brighter teeth. Plus, you'll be reducing risk for dental problems and improving your overall health. To schedule your dental spring cleaning, call Smile Expressions 575-746-1900 or request an appointment from our website, artesiadentist.com. Quality dental care, hometown comfort. That's Smile Expressions in Artesia.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. And boy, do I have some amazing Tuesday deals for you. If you're grabbing a quick bite for yourself, you gotta try our country fried steak meal. This includes our delicious homestyle country fried steak patty served with mashed potatoes and white gravy, creamy coleslaw, and a buttermilk biscuit, all just for $4.99. Looking to feed the whole fam? We got you covered. Try our $20 meal deal. This includes 8 pieces of all dark meat chicken, large mashed potatoes and gravy, a large coleslaw, and 4 buttermilk biscuits. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local KFC and Taco Bell.
We're going to the top of the 7th inning here. Bulldogs lead 4-0. Lady Bulldogs do, and if they can hold them, as there's a foul back by Westbrook for strike 1. Deming needs to score 4 or more to keep this game alive, or their season's over. Westbrook has struck out twice as she swings and misses that one for strike 2. On deck for the Wildcats is McMillan. In the hole is Milo. 0-2 pitch. Jeez. Good pitch by Marquez. It was high and outside, a little high and outside, and she barely laid off of that pitch. So good job by Westbrook not to swing at that. 1-2 pitch. In the turf for ball 2. Westbrook steps back in, very back of the box. That pitch is inside, so the count goes full. Here's the wind and the pitch. Outside. Oh, he called her. He rang her up on that outside pitch.
Now batting, second baseman, number 13, second baseman, McMillan.
That'll bring up Kaylee McMillan. Kaylee's been on base twice. Bat from the left side. Slap hitter. She lays off of that one for ball 1. Winding the pitch to McMillan. Swung on and missed. Count goes 1-1. McMillan, a junior for the Wildcats, batting .308 on the season. Winding the pitch from Marquez, square around a bunt, pulls the bat back, takes ball 2. Bulldogs not pulled up. That's close in a slap defense against her here in the top of the 7th inning. Foul ball down left field line. Count goes to 2-2. Folks, we'll be back after this game with the second part of this play-in series with Gallup and Belen. And then we'll be back at 2 o'clock with the winners of both these two games as they play each other. 2-2 pitch. Just outside. Full count. See if Marquez comes right at her. She should. Just challenge her right here. Make her do something. She does. Slaps it down third baseline, foul. Full count, leading 4-0 here, top of the seventh. You just want to trust your defense. I don't believe we have an error on the day, do we? One error? Yes. Line in the pitch. Slapped foul. So count remains full. McMillan doing a good job just protecting the plate right now. Marquez doing a good job of coming at her. Fouled off 2 pitches with the full count. Line in the pitch. Right down the middle for called strike 3. Good job by Marquez. Just came right at her. The second strikeout of the inning for Marquez. And Milo up to bat now with Deming's last out of the season right now. Milo from the right side. Good batter up there. She's batting .444 on the season as she takes ball 1. The wind and the pitch. Just a great lazy ground ball to first base. Apodaca picks it up and steps on first base, and that'll be it. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs defeat the Deming Wildcats today in the first round of the 2025 4A state playoffs, 4-0. We're going to take a break. Be back with the wrap-up after these messages.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Did you know that God values relationships? At Faith Baptist Church, we exist to begin, build, and broaden a relationship with God and with others. We want a relationship with God through faith in His Son, Jesus Christ, as our Savior. And we also want a relationship with others in a healthy biblical community. Come join us as we strive together to go from where we are to where God wants us to be. 10:30 on Sunday mornings and 6:15 on Wednesday evenings.
401 South 20th in Artesia, or visit fbcartesia.com.
All right, welcome back here to the Mac Chase Complex. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs defeat the Deming Lady Wildcats 4-0 in this first round of the state playoffs. What that means is we've got number 7 Gallup taking on number 10 Belen here in about 20 to 30 minutes. We are going to come back with that game and call that game here on KSVP. And then after that game, the 2 winners. So Artesia moves on to the 2 o'clock game. Deming is through for the season. And then the winner of the Gallup-Belen game will meet Artesia at 2 o'clock to play again, and we'll also carry that game right here on KSVP. So the Bulldogs win 4-0. Across the street, we've got the baseball team going on right now. Baseball game going on right now. It is 2-1. The Artesia Bulldogs lead in the bottom of the second. So if you're not watching or listening to that game, you can go to KSVP and also pick up the baseball game. If they win this game, the Bulldogs do, they'll be moving on to Albuquerque. If they lose it, there'll be another game after this one about 1 o'clock. Best 2 out of 3 series. All right, this is Robbie Blue on behalf of all of our crew here today, our producer Tanner and our camera people, who we appreciate so much. Thanks for tuning in or watching today on KSVP. Again, we'll be back in just a minute with the Gallup-Belen game.
Hi, this is Danny Kirkendall with Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're celebrating 100 years in business here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, and we invite you to come see us for your new Chevy, GMC, or a just perfect pre-owned vehicle. Our GM certified team is ready to assist you, so give us a call at 575-746-3551 or visit us online at guychevy.com.
Guy Chevrolet celebrating 100 years at the corner of 1st and Main in downtown Artesia.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 at 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com. Sports on KSVP.